Here is the brutal truth nobody is telling you. You are probably really good at developing the talent for everyone else in your organization, but you are completely ignoring the one talent management strategy that would actually get you promoted, and it is costing you years of career progression. I am speaking from a perspective of 20 plus years in HR leadership, and I have watched dozens of talented HR professionals get passed over for promotions while less experienced people leapfrog ahead. And after coaching hundreds of managers and senior HRBPs, I have identified the exact mistake that keeps you stuck. In this video, I am going to show you what that mistake is, why you are probably making it right now, and the specific shift you need to make it in next 30 days to start positioning yourself for the director or VP role you deserve. Let's get into it. The mistake is you are managing talent development as the HR service instead of treating it as your strategic business lever. Let me explain what I mean. Most mid level HR professionals I work with can run a perfect talent review meeting. You have got your 9 box grid, your succession plans of documents, your high potential programs are running smoothly. Your business leaders are happy with you. But here is the thing what is happening. You are executing talent management, you are not owing to the strategically. There are massive differences, and senior leadership sees it immediately. When a director of HR or VP of people role opens up, they are not looking for someone who runs great talent programs. They are looking for someone who uses talent strategy to solve business problems that keep the CEO up at night. Let me give you a real example. I was working with a HR manager by name Sarah at a mid-sized company. She ran an excellent high potential program, great participation rates, good feedback scores. But when a VP HR role opened up, she didn't even make the shortlist. Even her colleague David, who frankly ran a less polished program, got the role. Why? Because David had connected talent development directly to their 3 year revenue growth plan. He went to the executive team and said, we need to develop revenue in 3 years, which means we need these specific leadership capabilities in these specific roles. And here is my talent strategy to build or buy that capability with a risk mitigation plan for each critical role. Sarah was managing a program, David was solving the business problem. That is the difference that you get promoted. This week, identify one critical business challenge of your company faces and draft a one-page talent strategy that directly addresses how developing specific talent will solve you. Now let's talk about why you are probably making this mistake. Because it's not our fault and it's actually predictable. You got to your current level by being really good at HR execution. You mastered the processes, you build credibility and being reliable. You became the person leaders could count on to get this done. This is exactly what gets on to your HR manager or senior business partner. But it's also what traps you there. Because at the next level, executive leadership isn't evaluating you on the execution anymore. They are evaluating on the strategic impact of the business management. And here is the uncomfortable part your business leaders are going to tell you this. They love that you are executing well, it makes their lives easier. I see this play out constantly. You are in the talent planning meeting and you are walking through your succession pipeline for a critical director role. You have identified two solid internal candidates. You have identified their development plans and everyone nods approvingly. But what you are not doing is raising your hand and saying, I have analyzed this role's requirement against our strategic priorities for next 4 months. And I actually think we need to redefine this role entirely because the skills that made someone successful in their position 2 years ago won't drive the result we need going forward. And here is what I recommend we do about it. The second version is comfortable. It might create tension. It requires you to have an opinion about the business, not just about the HR best practices. But exactly what separates senior HR professionals from executive HR leaders? One more example, I worked with HRBP named Marcus who supported a sales organization. Every quarter he would present talent metrics, turnover rates, time to fill positions, engagement scores, all fine. But his peer Jennifer supported the operations team and she presented talent data completely differently. She would say our quarterly operational efficiency dropped by 8%. So that is what the work should be. Thank you for watching my video and have a nice